No, I probably get tech turn. Itchy. We kiss each other a lot. I only kiss champagne. No. No, no, no. Ooh, who put a YouTube video up? Ooh.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Who is she? She's not me. I'm 10.
Rodgers now
I'm
on first
muting
down.
Mario.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That's fine.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check 26.
On first down, Rodgers. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
Oh, his
He'll
lineman
get
destroyed
8
my
on
dude.
the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
And him running the football is not something the defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Cameron Jordan coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Give me that, boy.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
95.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yellow.
2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get this down only
Is Dank in your tribe?
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Damn it.
Well, we just saw a great example when we talked about with his coach.
I was going to ask you to kill all of his teams for me.
One of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
All right, I'm going to build in the mushroom cave.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, I can mesh. Not a problem.
My dad used to tell me all the time when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the
Probably
incompletion.
Not. If I do, I'll let you know.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson.
Oh, come
and
on.
That is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it.
Dan keeps bragging about 100 gigas. No way you guys have 100 gigas.
He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen.
Well, you guys could have become URA, the old URA.
Down alert, lock in here, 4th down play. Make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Does anybody want ass candy?
Now Rodgers throwing again. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Edelman's first catch, and it's good for
down
a
to
first
jungle
down.
3, please.
Now it's Rodgers.
Stop making me wait.
They all came together there. In breaking
I am
route,
there.
drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he'll toss this one incomplete.
Right,
seeing no options, he throws it away. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
When you guys getting an aberration server?
Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates his way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And his throw here's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Rodgers going to throw. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he lost the football. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
He's going to fucking pay for a medal run.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Crazy.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Alpha plaid. Double plaid.
The give is to Elliott.
I don't even...
And he spins
Alpha
past
plaid's
it
kind
into
of a shitty
space.
spot. be honest.
A second nice move. And he takes
Yo,
it
this bitch
all
with
the
purple
way
hair is
down
a
to
blue
the
op.
28-yard
I'm saving your guys'
line.
server, don't worry.
A big run that time by
She's pulling
Elliott.
up.
46
She's
yards.
mad.
So now
That's
the
right.
big
Have my
play has him
AIDS.
all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
14, run it.
They go play action here on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the... And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Antonio Brown, 28 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter
What kind
lead.
of bullshit is this?
And he's able to put it through. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's L.A. with a...
Yeah, it was Big Black.
Too easy. Exposed cover 2.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
Yeah, with 6 people? Fuck that.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard
Oh, I
line.
got slumped. Oh, I'm
now
done
the Saints
for.
get set to trot out there. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Oh, she slumped me. It was bad. Yeah.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He's going to walk one deep left side.
She came out with me with them hands. I was
good in the game.
paralyzed.
Yep, he's good in the game.
Oh no. Oh shit. She's got the narco berries. No.
Two more wins. 2 more wins.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position.
Oh my gosh.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Touchdown. 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 Please give me time. He's hitting a blitz.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25.
Touchdown.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Antonio Brown, 61 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply takes.
Left guard.
Taking a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Free smoke, yeah.
Off of play action. Luck. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get up here to the 26. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Put your tribe name as Pain and then put parentheses smoke.
It's
or smoke. Like they want to. These idiots in
this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25.
No.
And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
You know these idiots in their fucking lines, they raid whoever they fucking think they want.
54 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Locke. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zach Ertz, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart.
That's caught inside the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And what a big-time play there. 51 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from a yard out. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
He's about to come wipe us when we get off.
Point from McManus is good.
Pick them,
And that makes the score 14-7.
He's gonna mesh
Now
us, dude.
McManus on to kick this one off.
I'm on official Xbox. Fuck with me.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Off the bar.
And a good return as he
48,
stopped just
12,
shy of the 30-yard
66.
line. The Cowboys
Supremacy.
offense heading back out and ready to go again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set him up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Miller, and unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And they'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they'll run for it.
Outside, bro. Come on.
And some room to work. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Ooh, right guard.
He'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Oh, no.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Brown was not supposed to be on the road.
Go down, a Cowboys sack. Luke Kuechly coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You guys get pressure.
Two minutes to go here in the 1st half. We'll come back here right after this. On 2nd down, here's Miller. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They'll fake the handoff. Now Locke. Open man is Uzama. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Locke dumps it complete to Miller. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 13 and also a 1st down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the backs.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Thomas, 30 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A beautiful fake. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Oh, look, like Yonda will go up and
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
19.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now it's Locke. Underneath for Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw. Locke. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And a
Once he gets in or what?
Sliding. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Out of the gun, Locke. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And Elliott puts this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they get the field goal here at the end of the second quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board, and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's got room. Lamar Miller, 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Lamar Miller, 99 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Rivers. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield.
Too big,
I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Tried to get it all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
What is it, gay? Every time I go on the server,
they'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
I have turrets that blue, I think.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the
I have
38.
turrets that blue, I think.
Now Wilson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on and it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. This complete left side to Aguilar. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Pass incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in
I
this
said
third quarter.
YD, and he said, yeah. I said, you on 11 as well. He said, we was over there, yeah.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. DJ Moore, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
How is it that he's
quick move by Miller.
turning the ball every time?
Goes again.
What the hell?
Touchdown, Cowboys.
He's so lucky.
Lamar Miller, 98 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Gotta go. Gotta go. Go.
I wasn't gonna find him. I'd be
They go play action here on first down. He's going deep for Brown. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
19. Come on, tempo.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
I'm not dark.
That's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
Oh, bro, Wilson, you're so
you find people
bad,
plays, not necessarily X's and O's.
gosh.
That's exactly what they did there.
Now a throw to the end zone on
Wide
first
open.
down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing again here, Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
What?
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Running with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. 4th and goal, Charles, all the time you see those offenses, especially the quarterback, the running back, looking over the sideline saying, don't send the kicker out. There they did it, and it paid off.
It's really nice to see what they wanted actually done. And how about the coaches getting their faith rewarded by a touchdown?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Bro, he's allowed to run it again for a touchdown. Oh, my goodness.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them yeet up their timeouts so the game ends and you're kneeling down with the football.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Fuck the ball, kid.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh, dude. Come on. Couldn't get to that.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Robert, you better cover that guy.
Now it's Locke. Dancing to his left.
Oh, get on.
Now he'll throw deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know what the hell this kid was thinking.
Come on, let's go. Hey, go down, go down. Bang out, bang out, bam, bam.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. He's got him in. Complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 27 yards.
Eat up, eat up,
and
eat
his
up.
guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit, get in the huddle, Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
On the right side, this is Miller. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. He's back to throw. Ertz has it left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Speedy Gonzalez. Wait, what?
Now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Well, they didn't exactly.
Good job, Keith.
I found him. Speedy Gonzalez.
Elite.